So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Basically, today, my whole reason for today's video, I was gonna do Echo Skates 8 months later video, but then I had done that. We kind of like did that yesterday on the Instagram live chat we did, right? Myself, Landa, and Jacob from Echo Skates. But basically, today, what I'm going to do is help the beginner skaters. Sorry, my computer screen is here and I have my iPad here so I can like read the live comments and stuff like that. So what I'm going to be doing today is do like a difference between 3-wheel skates and 4-wheel skates, and then go into a little bit of details as to why you would like one over the other, right? So let's just start with the most popular one. Obviously, currently 3-wheel skates are becoming more popular, especially over the last like 5 years. But then let's just do the more traditional 4-wheel skates, right? So 4-wheel skates like this, 4x80 mm, as most of them come in. So usually from sizes 41 and up, you get 80 mm, and then from size 39 and down, or some brands 38 and down, you get 78 mm. Now, one of the main advantages, I'm just going to go through like 5 advantages of each and then 5 disadvantages of each, right? So one of the main advantages of this is that you have better maneuverability on this. Like if you have 4-wheel skates, you have a very short wheelbase, lower to the ground. It's easy to just skate and go through places super, super fast. And if you're really like skating in the city doing tricks, 4-wheel skates are the way to go. Another reason you need them is the fact that they are super lower to the ground. That's reason number 2. Super, super low to the ground. You don't have a really long ride height, and so falling down like towards the side would be quite hard, right? And then the third advantage will be they go faster. And when I say they go faster, I mean like faster in terms of acceleration. If you're at a standstill and you have to move, if you're on a 4-wheel skate, it's just easier to get up and move, than when you're on a 110, whereby moving is quite slower. But once you pick up speed, the 110s have advantages over the 80. But for 80 mm, just getting up and going quickly, I think these are great. And then another reason would be 4x80 lightweight, in terms of you don't have so many wheels. And I mean, you have 4 wheels, but all the wheels are smaller sizes, and so they are not that heavy. So if you're a new skater, 4x80 would be really great. Another reason why you would want 4x80 is because it's pretty much easier to control. Already lower to the ground, it's easy to maneuver left and right, super lightweight, easy to control. Now there is 2 kinds of, urban skates or freestyle skates, the soft boots and the plastic shells. So all the ones I'm talking about today, this one and this one, are the plastic shells, right? So let's just go to just a few disadvantages. Just overall disadvantages. The 4x80 are quite slow, and slow in the terms of if you are doing a longer distance, 4x80s are quite slow. You can go quickly, but going further on a 4x80, you definitely need more energy to do that. And that's one disadvantage. Another disadvantage would be they are less efficient on rough roads, right? So like if you don't have really good streets or pavements or whatever, if you have 4x80, you have quite a hard time because the wheels are smaller. They get into the cracks way, they get into the cracks way further, and so you have quite a not so good time skating these on rough surfaces. The shock absorbers do help, but generally skating these on rough surfaces is quite a hard task, right? The next would be if you need to pick up speed, the next disadvantage would be if you need to pick up like super high speeds. With this, you need more energy. Like the wheels are small, they would go faster, but you need more energy to pick up high speeds as compared to a 3-110, because this one the wheels are bigger, and like the bigger the wheels, the faster, right? So yeah. And then another disadvantage would just generally be maybe the wheels wear down faster because they are smaller. The smaller the wheels are, the faster they are going to wear. Obviously, one may argue that depends also on the kind of on the kind of wheel you have. But generally, if you have a 110 and an 80 made by the same brand, made by the same material, the smaller wheel in 10 is definitely going to wear down faster because it's obviously smaller, right? Okay, so that's about this one. Now let's take this one here, right? These are 110 skates. These are the Cosmos skates. The wheels are sort of like mixed up because I do have the FR wheels. These two are FR wheels, and then this one here, I don't know what kind of wheel that is. But in all 110, these are newer than these. If you watch my video, if you watch my channel previously, you realize we got FRs for Steven, and I was saying like we do switch frames and stuff like that. So these are his FR frames on here. So let's just get to the advantages of this. Now, the first advantage you have with this is the fact that these are going to go super, super fast. They are fast and they maintain the speed for a longer time just because the wheels are bigger. Bigger wheels wouldn't have problems with rough surfaces because the wheels are slightly bigger. And if there's like smaller cracks, it's very easy to just go through. Another advantage would be you have smoother rides on this. Like I also described, if the surfaces are rough, it's just easier for this to go through rides because the wheels are fast. Let's just spin this, see how well they go. And then another advantage will be you have a longer glide. Yeah, the FR wheels keep spinning while this just stops. And then another advantage will be you have longer glides. I mean, compared to 4x80, if you take, let's say, 5 strides on this, you would get to a farther distance than if you take 5 strides on this. Reason being, these are bigger and they cover more surface area on the ground, right? And then these are also generally better for endurance. If you are skating like longer distances, like skating around the city going from A to B, if you are looking at making a way easier, then there are bigger wheel options like 125s, which are strictly for going the distance. If you have 110s, they would go the distance, but 110s are also like, you know, kind of like the sweet spot in the middle where you can do a few tricks and still get rolling and then get there faster with less effort, right? Uh, Coming to some of the disadvantages would be like a slower acceleration. Like I said from the beginning, with this, if both of if two people have these skates and they just have to get up and go, if you have 480, your advantage of getting up and just leaving is way higher than someone with this. Basically, because these are lower to the ground, the 80s are lower to the ground, and they are very stable, and then you can just get up and go quickly. Whereas these